welcome to or welcome back to the channel Jane Reads. So today is Monday, May the 11th, and we have this week off, so we are going away for a few days, and we've actually just crossed the border. We are at Bob Evans. I'll get a picture of the sign. You can kind of see the red roof a little bit. So we are going to have lunch and then head on our way to kind of what's next.
You mean I don't have to go to work?
You do not have to go to work.
Wow. That's amazing. I feel when I wake up on Monday mornings, I'm usually going to work, but we're in another country?
We are.
Wow.
So I do have my Kindle with me. I haven't chosen which book I'm going to start. I do have 3 options, so I will let you know once I've started. And I did finish a book last night, but I will have to update when I get home because it's also a 26 and 26 book. So I have a scratch card for it.
I hope you don't read your book while we're traveling because I'll get lost. I'm in another country.
I will give you directions.
Oh, good. She'll tell me where to go politely? Okay, good.
Okay, we're going to go eat now.
Oh, well, that even sounds good. Right on. This is getting better and better.
Well, we made a stop for Andrew because the next store is a bookstore. So we have made it to our hotel for the night. We are staying in Hastings, Michigan. So we stopped in Flint today and we went to Faith Christian Store and I bought 2 books. Now, do books on vacation count? Even though they're new releases, do they count as my reward for my 26 and 26? Or are vacation books just completely separate? Vacation money is completely separate than everyday money, right? Right? So I picked up The Lumber Baron's Wife by Lynn Austen and The Lost Story by Via Bell by Melanie Dobson. They are both historical fiction, both dual timelines. So the Lumber Baron's Wife is set in Michigan. And I was like, I'm in Michigan. I gotta pick it up in Michigan. So it is 1873 and present day. And then The Lost Story is 1940 and 2006. So we'll see. They were both on sale. I did not pay the regular price. They were both on sale. And with the conversion rate to Canada, they're still much cheaper than what I would pay at home. So I'm like, I'm going to do it. So I did. Those were the only books I picked up today. And then I did start a book on my Kindle. I have started Lakeshore Return by Jennifer Rodewald. And I'm a little like, wait, what? I thought this was Christian fiction, and I'm not really sure. Andrew poked his head out. And they're talking, and I'm like, oh, it is picking up directly from where the first book ended. This is book 2 in the series. So I'll keep reading and see. I've only read 2 chapters, so I will see, and then I will share more of my thoughts once I'm a little bit further into it. That is my check-in for now.
And this is my check-in for now. Bye.
Bye. are here where you can see them working on various parts of the plane, restoring it. Are you ready to eat?
Sure, let's dig in.
Okay, it is Tuesday evening and we're back in the hotel room now and the lighting sucks. So we're gonna try to do this quickly. We went to the Air Zoo in Kalamazoo today. There's just 2 buildings. In the second building, Andrew found a friend and we spent so long in that second building. But because Andrew found a friend to talk to, he got to go inside one of the planes that actually wasn't open normally. So that was kind of cool. Then we went to Trader Joe's and I picked up the butter waffle cookies that we got in September at Trader Joe's that I absolutely love. So I got some more of those. We stopped at a Books A Million so I could take a look at books and I found 3 books. I'm going to show you quickly, but I will do a full book haul. They're all part of the Heroines of World War II series. So Saving Mrs. Roosevelt by Candace Stewart Patterson. Escape from Amsterdam by Laura Lee Bliss, and A Picture of Hope by Liz Tosma. I am shocked I did not have this one, but I do have a list of books with me, of books I'm hoping to acquire at some point that I'm looking for because I have parts of series and things, and that was on the list. So yeah, those are the 3 I got, $15, $5 each. And that is basically today. We went to Applebee's for supper. It was so good, really good. And now we're back in the hotel room and I'm gonna watch hockey. Well, hello, it is Wednesday morning now and it is cold out here today. So we are leaving Hastings. We are going to stop at Aldi and then we are doing some shopping.
Really?
Yes, really.
You got money?
I do.
Good, that's why I married her.
We will take you with us.
Okay, sounds good. Can I come too?
You're going to take me there.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you told me. used book section.
And I found somebody. Now, let's find the A's.
I start with A.
Do ya?
Yeah, and I'm using that one.
Oh, good. A. And then in the used section for $5, I found Girl Lost by Kate Angelo, The Grey Chamber by Grace Hitchcock, and A Rose for the Resistance by Angela Couch. Yes. This will work on completing my Heroines of World War II series, and this is part of the True Colors series. So those are the 4 books that I picked up. Now, we're off to a few more stores.
What did I get?
You got absolutely nothing.
Oh. Okay.
Next door, I think, is for him.
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I said the next stop was for Andrew. There he goes. Okay, we're gonna check out this used bookstore. Okay, I found the Christian fiction section. I have my list of what is on my TBR that I'm looking to get at some point. Doesn't mean I'll get them all, but it's just helps me know whether I own the book or not. I read this series. I read this series twice at least, and I really enjoyed it. But it's actually 4 books. There's only 3 here. Okay. $4.55. Okay. Jefferson County Public Library, but it's got the thing taken off. I probably could remove all that. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick pass. And then we're gonna look in deep. In depth. In deep. How much is this, I wonder? $7.15. I have both sets of it. Okay, time for me to look. Okay, we're trying the second location. Look at all I found. Gotta find the A's though. Gotta start at the beginning. Okay, another hotel room check-in. It is Wednesday evening and we are in Utica, which is a suburb of Detroit. We are here for the night. We had a very successful book shopping day. Andrew went to his fish store and he got back in the car and he was like, that's one of the best ones I've ever been in. So yeah, that was good. Then what else did we do? Oh, we went to Target and Meijer, which is like a Walmart, but like a superstore type. It's a Michigan-based company. I think it's only Michigan. Not really sure. It's really good. No, it's not only Michigan because it's also in Indiana. So it's really good though. It's really nice. And we just checked out a few stores. We're looking for a couple things, but not very successful. But that's okay. Oh, and JCPenney was the other store we went to. Anyways, I thought, well, Andrew had gone to get ice. I would update you on my reading because I have done some reading and I have made it to, just waiting for my Kindle to warm up. I've made it to 52% of Lakeshore Return and I'm not sure how I feel. I'm not enjoying it as much as book 1. it's not entertaining me as much as book one made me laugh. This is definitely a heavier storyline that's going on, and one is kind of returning to their faith, and they're struggling with living it with their girlfriend. So I'm like, I don't know, it's just being weird. Not what I was expecting, but I mean, it's messy. Life is messy, and it's showing the messiness of life, really, and siblings not getting along, kind of the disagreement between the girlfriend and boyfriend about something, well, about a couple things actually, and then an ex-fiance is involved with one of the other characters. So there's a lot going on. Like, it's very messy. I'm invested to see what's going on, what's going to happen, because I have a feeling I know what's going to happen, but not 100% sure. So I'm going to keep reading and see, but I'm not enjoying it as much as I enjoyed book one. So I'm not sure. I will probably continue the series because I do want to know what's going to happen to a certain character in the series. So we are following, really right now, we're following 4 main characters, a brother and sister, and kind of to the opposite gender of the, like another girl and female, another male and female of the brother and sister. One's in a relationship, one is not, and yeah, so we'll see. So it's really like following 4 characters. It's definitely a continued storyline from book one, and I understand the whole series runs this way that you really have to read the books in order to understand what's going on, to pick up. So we will see. I will keep reading, and yeah. So tonight I'm gonna turn on a hockey game, hopefully. And then add up our receipts, because tomorrow we gotta cross the border and we gotta declare what we bought. So at least if I have the primary added up, that would be good, because tomorrow we are gonna stop at a couple more stores, because I need to stop at JCPenney and Target, and Andrew wants to stop at Menards. So we're definitely doing those 3 stores for sure. We will see what else we get up to. I will do a haul when I get home, because a lot of the stuff's still in the car. Okay, that's it. Here it is.
It's a Huey or a Chinook. That's what the gentleman said. So.
We just left Andrew's favorite store. And Andrew got a very exciting purchase. Some grub killer. Personally, I don't think that's very exciting. I'm not exactly sure where it is, because I can't see on the camera. It is Thursday afternoon, about 4:15, and we are just getting ready to cross back in to Canada. We're just waiting at the border. And yep, we're just waiting and waiting. Well, it's now 5 minutes later, and we are still waiting. We've moved up a little bit.
What are we waiting for?
To get to the booth.
Oh.
So we can declare and get into our own country.
What are we going to declare?
Stuff.
Oh, and how are we going to pay for it?
We've already paid for it.
Oh, wow. Well, that's great. Or is it on credit?
A mix of both.
Okay.
Well, it is now 4:30, and we have 2 vehicles in front of us. Well, technically 3, because there's somebody at the booth. And then 2 more. And then it will be our turn.
Do you think the lead is back in Canada, honey?
They better. We are Canadian after all.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to find out where I came from.
Okay.
That's great.
We're moving again. 4:36. So it took us about half an hour, give or take. Which was a, hey look, there's a can of goose.
Welcome to Canada! That's funny.
Okay, now you gotta go the other lane. Okay, so we are home now. I'm gonna give you a brief overview of what we picked up. And I've got Andrew here as my Vanna. Who also looks tired. I was just saying to Andrew, I look tired. I am tired, but I look tired.
You look beautiful to me. Well, I've been driving for a long time. Look at my hair. I look like I've crawled out from underneath a rock, but here we are. This is us behind the scenes.
Okay, I'm going to flip the camera around. Okay, so here is an overview of what we got. So let's go in depth. Where's my Vanna? With his stuff first. So a plant for the aquarium.
Food for the fish.
From what store?
I can't remember.
You don't have to have the name. Just what did you tell me about the store when you got back in the car?
He had between 200 and 300 aquariums. He had this big, huge tortoise that was crawling on the ground. It was really cool.
It was fins and filters, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
Something,
in
yeah.
Michigan. It was really cool. Try this because I already bought two. One works and the other one, well, it does one thing but not the other. Glass cleaner.
I want to try that for my makeup mirror, but those aren't your things.
I know. Little bucket for my favorite store.
I don't know.
These.
What are these?
Solar lanterns.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. The little figurines for my garden. Sometime maybe we'll give you a video and you'll see how many things we have. More than what we need, but I first thought this was a banana, but I got corrected. This is corn, but I didn't look at the back, so.
Okay, can you show the little gecko thing again? Because you couldn't really see what it was.
Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah. And
Keep going for yours.
my stuff, okay. So we always get this from Ollie's because both our vehicles take 18 and 24, so we've got lots
It's
of
amazing
those.
that both cars take the same when they're not the same vehicle.
One's a car, one's an SUV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works out pretty good. Tire shine, because I go through that like,
And it's like half the price, if not more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where we live, it's well over $10. This is just some spray and wax. It does a pretty good job. Some seat covers for one of our vehicles.
That's for his car.
This is for me.
Okay, now he's moved into the food, so let's just do food. So he really likes the Myers Italian dressing.
This is like half price or less than what we pay, and that's really good.
Banana cream pie. He tells me we can't get this here. I don't know about that, but whatever.
An Orbit's gum.
Which we definitely cannot get here.
True.
Okay, then I got some coffee. So the sea salt caramel, brown sugar and cinnamon. That just sounded really good. And I couldn't not get a Dunkin'. So I got a Dunkin' butter pecan. And then always had this K-Cup caramel apple pie. There's 24 for $10. We pay $10 for 12. So not that kind, just in general of K-Cups. Then some pumpkin quick bread. I love pumpkin stuff. Then we got some cornbread stuffing mix at Aldi because we cannot get the cornbread kind, and that was like cheap. And then we bought some snack food for in the car, so we brought some home. So the Cheez-Its, and then of course our peanut butter sandwich cookies. We got 2 boxes of those. Again, the pitcher pack juice because we can't get this here. So peach iced tea, fruit punch. These are from Aldi. And then cherry and another sweet iced tea. Then I already showed the butter waffle cookies from Trader Joe's. And the hot cold patches, we can't get these here. I can get them from Amazon, but they're so much more expensive. I got these at Dollar Tree, so I bought 12 pack because I love it when I have a sore neck or a headache. I put them on my back and it is so good. Then another snack that we never did open. And now some jewelry. I got some earrings. I have these in silver and I thought, well, let's get them in gold. And these dainty butterflies, you can barely tell. And then I love the Trium and True camisoles, and you can't get those here. And now clothing. Andrew's back as Vanna. So these two pieces are mine. I couldn't pass up gray stripes. $7.50. And I need to replace my white long tee, so $7.50. And then we've got Andrew's. So the first two are, Andrew gets to choose his own clothes. So t-shirt with the thing on the back. I despise the things on the back.
That's why you just look at the front.
Montana.
Got a bison on the back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What did the mother say to her boy as he was going to school?
Bye, son.
She said, "Bye, son." That's right.
And then this is when I'm picking clothes for Andrew.
She wanted something with a collar.
Well, the first one I picked actually didn't have the collar. But
okay.
yes. So this is me dressing Andrew. This is Andrew dressing himself with the pictures on the back. And that is our haul. Now, I did tell you I got some books, and I've showed you some of the books, and you can kind of see the stack of books over there. But I'm going to do a separate book haul. So I got 15 books is what I came home with. So that will be a separate haul. So stay tuned for a May book haul coming. That is it for now. Andrew's going to go out and get some groceries so we can eat tomorrow. And I'm going to sit down and read and watch hockey after I put stuff away. And maybe do some laundry.
Don't we need to do some groceries today so we can eat?
You're going to go to get groceries now so that we can eat tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard that part, but what about today?
You're not eating today.
Well, I guess I'm going to starve. After all we ate, I probably could fast for a bit. Other than fast food, yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Friday morning update. It is 10:40 and I am up and dressed and my hair is not done. I'm letting it dry naturally, but I did do my bangs because if I didn't, it'd be horrible. But you can see it does have a bit of wave in it. And if I come on later today, I might be wearing a hat. We'll see. I just did not feel like blow drying and straightening it this morning. So I've had a nice slow morning, got up, had some breakfast, just some cereal, watched TV. Well, really I watched YouTube on the TV, but I watched YouTube. And have got one load of laundry done already. And now I'm going to try to get all the videos from my phone onto my computer, but I thought I would update you on my reading. So, before we left, I said I had finished Yukon Wilderness Evidence by Darlene L. Turner, and that it was a 26 and 26 book, so I have a scratch card for it, so I'm going to do that in a bit. But let's talk about this book. It is suspense, romantic suspense. It is book 5 in the Great Crisis Team series. I completely read this series out of order. I want to say it follows friends. I don't think it's family members. I should have looked a little bit deeper into that to see. I recognize a couple of people mentioned, but not really. So I think you can totally read them out of order. I had no issue. It doesn't say in the book that it's part of a series, but when you go onto Goodreads, it talks about a series. And I think because characters show up in other books and then we get a book that follows them. So we are following Keely Ash, who is a forensic botanist. And then a paramedic is Brett Ryerson. And Keely and Brett are exes, and Keely has been keeping a secret from Brett, and not on purpose. She tried to find him, could not find him, and now he's back in her life. and she slowly reveals the secret to him. But meanwhile, she is out investigating, like getting samples from some like floral forensic, no, botany samples. So what are they called? Wow, my mind just went blank. Some earth samples from botany samples from where some bones were found. And while she's out doing that, one of the investigators that she's with gets attacked and killed. And then they have seemed to have targeted Keely. And Brett is one of the paramedics that responds. And so that's how they reconnect. She didn't know Brett was even back in town. And then they're both being targeted. And I was so invested in this. There was action right from the beginning, a very quick read. It is just over 200 pages, but lots of action. And I love the resolution between the characters because we know that Keely has been trying to tell Brett, but couldn't find him. So it's not like she kept the secret on purpose. She just could not find him. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I gave it 4 stars. Then last night, I finished reading Lakeshore Return by Jennifer Rodewald on my Kindle. This is what I was reading while we were away. And I don't think the being away is what really affected my enjoyment of this book. I just didn't enjoy it. It felt so different than book 1. And as I said, like, the character lives are messy, like really real life mess stuff, which I appreciated. But there was something near the very beginning that was mentioned that I was not expecting in a Christian fiction book. And we know one of the characters is a Christian. And I was like, wait, what? Like, it threw me off. And then because it's so many, like we're following 4 characters and 2 very fractured relationships. And it just felt very disjointed in some ways. And the story is not complete. This is definitely a book that carries on, like the series carries on. You could not read it this out of order and totally understand what's going on because it totally carries. So this book doesn't complete the story. Like it kind of leaves you hanging for the next. And for a 200-page book, 220, what does my Kindle say? Yeah, 220. I'm like, you could have combined and made it a full-length book, honestly. Combine this story with book 1 or this story with book 2, maybe. I don't know. It felt so incomplete. I did not enjoy it as much. It did not have the humor that book 1 had. But I am intrigued to see what's going to happen. And will the characters change? Will we see growth in them? Can one of the relationships be restored? At least one of the relationships. Hopefully both of the relationships can be restored. So we'll see. I will continue the series at some point. I'm just not anxious to at this point because I don't care. Really. I mean, I do, but I don't. I think I was so thrown off because by book 1, I was like, I need to know what's going to happen to these characters. I was so invested in 2 of them especially. And then they're in this one, but they turned me off. Some of their actions turned me off, and I'm like, I don't know if I care. But I've heard that book 3 is the best of the first 3 so far. So we will see. I will keep reading. So now let's go to the scratch card and see what happens. Okay, so here is what the board looks like so far. I'm kind of hoping that this is a 3 to complete this line to make me feel just a little bit better about my vacation book haul, but I'm okay. If not, because vacation book haul doesn't count as a regular book haul, right? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, here's the card. I'm going to scratch and let's see what number it's going to be. 21. Okay, now we have another line that's almost complete, along with this line. We'll see what happens. Okay, so 21 was down here. So now I have another line that's only missing 1. So 3, 1, 3, 1. Weird. So I have 6, 7, 8 books left on my 26, and we're not even halfway through the year yet. And I still have 1 more book that is part of this that's on my May TBR. What am I going to do when I finish it? We'll see. Okay, so what is the plan for today? I'm going to get all my videos off my phone and put on my computer so I can begin editing this week's vlog. I do need to clean my makeup brushes because I did not do that before we went away, and now they really need to be done because not only do my everyday, but the ones I have for travel need to be done so I can repack my travel stuff for next time we go away. Those are the 2 kind of major things I need to do. I need to choose what my next book is going to be to start. That will not happen yet. We will see. Yeah. That's really the plan. I will check in a bit. All clean. Well, it is Friday afternoon now, about 3:30, and I just thought I'd let you know that my hair is still like this. I have not thrown on a hat, and I went to the library like this, and I felt okay about it. And I don't know the last time I've left my house with my hair not done and me not wearing a hat. Like, I mean, my hair's done, but not done the way I like it done. And I felt okay about it. So, why did I go to the library? My hold came in for Remember Me by Mario Escobar. I am buddy reading this with Alma, Heather, and Catherine, and I am excited to start this. I am reading it for Alma's yearly reading challenge for the May prompt, historical fiction set in Latin America. And Alma picked, when I got that prompt, she helped me pick out what book and then decided that she was going to buddy read it with me. And then a couple other ladies decided to join us. So I'm excited to start this. I'm just going to read the tagline at the back, and it says, "Amid the shadows of war, one family faces an impossible choice that will change their lives forever." So it's during the Spanish Civil War. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna start as soon as they let me know when they're ready to start, within the next couple days for sure. And earlier today I did clean my makeup brushes, and I started the audiobook of Raging Waters by Dana Mentink. This is book 2 of the Elements of Danger series. And I read about 3 chapters, I think, and we've already, like, a police van has gone plunging into water that it looks like the dam has broken. So, like, action right from the beginning, pretty much. There seems to be a history between 2 of the main characters. We don't know exactly what that history is. There's a little bit of it that's being hinted at, but we don't know the full details, but not like a dating history, like a friend, like he was best friends with her brother. So they've known each other for a number of years, but we'll see what's going to happen going forward. I'm already kind of a little nervous about it because, as I said, the police van went plunging into water. And it started with the guy. I just lost his name. Wow. That's horrible. I cannot think of his name. It'll come to me eventually. It started with him teaching rescue swimming. So, I mean, it was already started in water. And he was trying to rescue a deer, but the weather was bad and only one person from the class showed up. And so we will see what happens. Now, I mean, his teaching of the rescue of the deer wasn't connected, just he happened to see the deer while he was doing the teaching, right? Yeah. So we'll see where that goes, but there's already suspense happening and action with the water danger. So yeah. I have recorded all my new books that I picked up while we were away on my spreadsheet, And I feel like there's an issue with my spreadsheet. So I need to go through and kind of double check, because when I went to go record one of the books, it said I'd already purchased it earlier this year. Yet I hadn't. I had nothing purchased on the date that was on the spreadsheet, and I do not own that book physically until just now. So I'm like, how did that happen? So I want to go through and see, and yeah. So I need to double check that. Then at some point I need to do a grocery list so we can do like real groceries and plan meals for the next little while, because, you know, we have to eat, right? I only know what we're having for supper tonight. Thankfully, it will give leftovers for tomorrow for one meal, but that doesn't really feed us very far. So that is the rest of the plan. Andrew is outside playing in the yard. He's cut the grass and now he's seeding in some spots, and who knows what else he's doing. Whatever he's doing outside. And I'm inside getting stuff done. We've made it to Sunday and the sun is shining, and I think I can sit on the deck this afternoon. Yay! So I did not check in at all yesterday, but I did do some reading. The book I decided to start on Friday was Rescue Mission by Lynette Eason. This is a 26 and 26 book. Not really summery weather because there's snow. It's set in Montana in November. Because it was 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, I think it said, yeah. So we'll see. I've continued it yesterday, and I have made it to page 132, just starting chapter 7, and I'm using a bookmark, like a real bookmark. I got this bookmark from Alma, and I love that it's like skinny. I just really like that. And it says, I have prayed for you that your faith may not fall. Luke 22:32. So yeah, that's what I am currently reading. I am enjoying it. There is a lot of action and somebody is stalking somebody. And so Jake, is that his name? Lucas, not even close, is a canine handler who is trying to keep Kate safe, but yet somebody seems to be able to find them. So we'll see. Then yesterday, the girls that we're doing the buddy read with were ready to start Remember Me. So I started it yesterday. I read the first 8 chapters. This is by Mario Escobar. It's during the Spanish Civil War in 1936, 37, 34. I don't think it's 34. I think it started in 34, but now we're in 36, right? 37. I was right. We are at 37. And we are following a 13-year-old boy, Marco. And it starts in Spain. They have not made it to Mexico yet, so we'll see. But wow, that first chapter, wow, the things that the way his parents were being treated, the things he witnessed, like, oh my gosh, which does start in 1934. But yeah, there's horrific stuff happening already. And I'm only 8 chapters in, page 67. So these chapters are short, which I appreciate. And I'm continuing to listen to my audiobook of Raging Waters by Dana Mentink, and I really should not be listening to a suspense audiobook and reading a suspense. That's why I'm like, what's the character's name? Not that they were even close. So it's not a Jack in the other book either. So we are following Gideon and Mackenzie. And Mackenzie is determined to solve her brother's murder, and she is a podcaster, but somebody is after her. And Gideon was her brother Aaron's best friend. So they've known each other for a number of years, and Gideon is trying to keep Mackenzie safe. But Mackenzie is determined to do what she wants and not follow Gideon's wishes. And then they're in the middle of a rainstorm where roads are flooding and people are evacuating because a dam might break. Like, natural disaster happening here. So I'm very invested in that one, but it's also people are after people. People are after people. This is why I don't read two suspenses at the same time normally, because something's very similar happening. Will I keep them straight? We're going to try. We're going to see. So that is the reading update for Sunday. I have filmed a video and now I hope to go sit outside and read for a little bit. We will see. On a Sunday evening now, and I'm going to wrap up the vlog here for this week. So today I did get out and sit on the deck and read some of Remember Me. I read my 8 chapters for the day, and then I've messaged the girls to chat about what we've read. So I have made it to chapter 17, page 132, and I'm interested to know what's going on, but they haven't actually made it to Mexico yet. They're on their way. And I also have a question why there's only 2 kids on the cover, because I feel like there should be 3, but I don't want to tell you why, because I don't want to spoil the story for you. But yeah, so we're following these kids that are being sent to Mexico away from Spain to protect them from the war that is happening in Spain. They have encountered a lot over the travel, just even getting to this boat to get to Mexico. They experienced a lot. Then went on the boat, and they've gone through a lot for young kids. Like the oldest kid that we're following is 13, then 12, and as young as 4, I think they said, was on this boat. There are 470 kids, something like that. I can't remember. So anyways, this is what I read while I was outside. And then we got together with friends for supper, and then we came back and played some games. And yeah, now we're getting ready to wind down for the night. So this week I read Yukon Wilderness Evidence on Sunday and talked about that later in the vlog. I think I talked about it on Thursday maybe. And then while we were away, I read Lakeshore Return by Jennifer Rodewald. Then I started Raging Waters by Dana Mentink. I'm about 38% into it. Really invested in the story and wish I have a physical copy that I could switch back and forth on, but I do not. So I am just listening to it right now. And then for my physical, I'm reading Rescue Me by Lynette Eason, and I'm reading Remember Me by Mario Escobar because this is my buddy read. So I'm only reading 8 chapters in this. That sounds like a lot, but they are very short chapters. It's about 60 pages, not maybe 50 on some days because they're pretty short chapters. And so then I have this to pick up when I finish my 8. I'm really enjoying this story as well and really interested in kind of what's going on, what happened, and why are people trying to find Kate. So yeah, I'm intrigued in most of my current reading. Actually, I'm intrigued in all my current reading. So yeah, that is my wrap up for the week. The highlight for the week obviously was being on vacation and just having some time to relax, and not even just going away, just like to get up and take the morning slow and not have to rush for work and kind of be on your own timetable. So I have one more day of that because tomorrow is a holiday Monday for us, so we don't go back to work till Tuesday. So yeah, and I got majority of my reviews caught up. I'm 1 book behind, I think. So I will work on that tomorrow. I will get some editing done tomorrow, and yeah, that's pretty much the plan. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video this week, and please tell me what your highlight from this week was. It is May the 10th to the 17th. So what do you want to share that was a highlight? I'd love to chat in the comments below. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video today, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.